Good evening, ladies and gents, as you are coming in. If you can hear my voice and you can see my screen, please raise your hand on the Zoom application so that I know we in business. Johannes, thank you very much. You can see hands coming in plenty. Evening, ladies and gents. It is the 18th of July. It's the 18th of May 2022. My name is Njabulun Tsabande. Today's Follow the Trader series is sponsored by Think Markets. Think Markets is an authorized FSP. So, just a quick reminder: you can lose more than what you start with, and there is a live event happening this weekend at 10 a.m. in Johannesburg. I leave the links to the registration when you can learn how to trade, and the Think Trader platform and the Think Markets platform to buy some equities there. So if you want to register virtually, there's that link there. If you want to go attend the event live as well, it'll be live in Johannesburg. The link is there as well. So all trading results, risk, terms and conditions apply, and you can win yourself a Liverpool jersey if you attend the event live. So yeah, I'll leave the links to the event on the video description on YouTube below, or you can check out my Twitter at VillageTrader ZA. I did tweet the links to the event. Think Markets does weekly webinars, so you can join in there with that link there. So going back into the markets, I only got stopped on Vodacom. It was going nowhere slowly in any case. I got stopped on that bar there as it was piercing the 200-day exponential moving average, but it's held nicely above it. So now I'm interested if it's going to take out that 150 resistance. As you can see, the market respected that level quite a bit. And it's going to be tested quite significantly by that 50-day exponential moving average. So I have to wait now for the breakthrough, that 150 level, and then I would put my stop back at around that 140 to start rebuilding a position. But I don't think it's going to do anything special unless we take out that high, that 162, but it's worth building a position just above that 50-day exponential moving average. The remaining positions are starting to look nicely. They're starting to turn to the green. Nice bounce off that 50-day exponential moving average from British American Tobacco, bouncing off, testing those 707 highs, getting bitterly close to be testing those 707 highs. I think it's going to come back to retest. The market is going to come back and retest that trend line support there before bouncing back into the upside. But we have to wait for that 707 price to be broken through. Otherwise, I think it's just going to be oscillating between that 707 and that ascending support there. And if it breaks that support, then I think that trade would have failed. So when it breaks 707, I'll slightly raise my stop to just below that 50-day exponential moving average. Just gradually, in fact, I can raise it now because I think once we take out those lows, this trade is over. So I'm going to raise my stop loss to just below that 50-day exponential moving average. So I'm going to have to update the journal straight after this to just below that 50-day exponential moving average, just below that traffic there, where I'm keeping in mind that uptrend support there is defending my stop loss there. Bitvest not looking too great, but so far the support holds. If you go back, so far the support that was resistance back in, when is this? Back in August 2021, it's holding again now as support. So we'll see if this level, this 203 level, continues to hold as support, or perhaps the 200-day exponential moving average will come in play to be tested. But at the moment, before I could do anything really, I'm waiting for the 227 level to break out. But if you a scalper or anything, you can buy this support and take profit there, 227 with a tight stop below that 200-day exponential moving average. Not a recommendation, by the way, but looking quite good. Looking quite good. So I think we have to wait for the stock to win the 50-day exponential moving average battle before we can get any excited. I think it's going to be range bound for some time. So I'm gonna wait for it to pull through that 227 resistance. Sapi started to look interesting as it broke that. It made a new high but came back just below that old resistance. But now it's looking like it's not penetrating and staying within that 60 rand range. Looking like it wants to break through over it again. So I'm gonna wait for it to make a new high. Once we make a new high, close above, a close through 62.30, I'll then raise my stop loss to just below that 50-day exponential moving average, below that uptrend line there. This uptrend line here, with my stop loss just below at around break even. Won't be adding to the position because now I'll only be adding once I've locked in 2% of my position. Sasa looking good, looking like it's breaking high. I saw oil prices were starting to rally. There was a symmetrical triangle breakout on Brent. At 100%. Yeah, there was a nice symmetrical triangle breakout there, coming back to retest the resistance from the other side. So let's see if that holds out, or perhaps that 50-day exponential moving average holds to tend to the upside. And then perhaps that this Sasol trade, we'll see Sasol start to break that 398 level, chasing again those 400 rand new highs. And for target, if you take the height of the ascending triangle pattern and you project it upward, it takes us back to those 500 rand highs. And if you, let's jump back to the weekly chart for some better perspective. And you haven't seen that level since the that crash in 2018. So once the market breaks that 398 level, we could see the stock chasing that 500 rand level as a target, looking quite interesting at the moment. But let's watch the price of oil to see if it starts to break higher again. Last on my positions is Transaction Capital, also now sideways bound. I don't think it's going to go anywhere anytime soon, unless some news comes out. So I'm waiting for that 51 rand level to break higher, and then I'll start to raise my stop loss. But for now, I think we're still range bound at the moment. A stock that's starting to look interesting at the moment is Capitec. Guys, if you have questions or some charts that you want us to look at, feel free to pop them in the chat box or the Q&A box. As I'm finished with the my open position. And by the way, guys, I did some, call it post-mesh analysis on the latest Just One Lap block on VillageTrader, doing some analysis on my performance the past couple of years. So it's been a decent performance. You guys check out the blog there. If you go on justonelap.com and go, you should see it on the homepage, or go to if you search VillageTrader, you should see the testing out the assumptions in the market as you move, as the data reveals itself to you, to see if your market to see if your assumptions are holding out true in the market. Because it's one thing to make assumptions, it's another to test them out in the market and see if they actually if they actually hold it true once you apply them in the market. So Capitec looking nicely, making a new high close, breaking that that resistance level there, but not by very much, and coming back above that 50-day exponential moving average. So I'm gonna wait for another green close tomorrow. If we get another green close tomorrow, I'll start rebuilding this position, perhaps with an initial stop loss just below that 50-day exponential moving average around 2052, starting to look quite interesting there on Capitec. Bitcoin not looking too good. It was a nice doji there. But it looks like that low is going to be taken out. It's not looking very good on the Bitcoin side. I am not seeing questions coming in or chat requests coming in. With that being said, quick reminder of the event happening on Saturday with Think Markets, live and sent, and I'll leave the link for those in the video description below. Just remember, Think Markets is a registered. Let me pull that. Think Markets is a registered FSP and a licensed ODP. All trading involve risks. Terms and conditions apply with regards to that competition. Otherwise, guys, thank you very much for joining me this evening. And we'll do this again next week. Have yourself a great evening. Thank you very much. Cheers.